Doing put all their stuff in one thing. So,
Do you have the Advil?
On my laptop, maybe.
what?
No, Gina asked if I had the Advil over here at the desk, so I took it and I threw it to her. And I just came up just a little bit short and scared the shit out of the cat.
Nice.
It's like, I was leaving.
Okay. So, welcome everybody to Songs of Arddor. This is going to be the world building section at the beginning here. Let me turn my mic down a little bit because it's a little loud.
Wait, you guys have streamed this before, though, right?
No. This was all home
no?
game before now.
Okay, I'm about to say, because I'm like, who is going to do the bye-bye at the end?
No.
But we worked that out.
Though when I was recording the that Star Wars thing for the podcast right before the baby came with Gina and James, Gina was doing the bye-bye. So.
Great.
So, what we're going to do is anybody that has world building questions that aren't spoiler related to the campaign, Eduardo and Vanessa have played in this world before. We've run from level 1 to level 5. Al is just joining in. But what we're also going to do is I have these, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 petty kingdoms, which are predominantly human or human adjacent. And I've got some random tables, and we're going to roll for the petty kingdoms on like what is the predominant like ruling like species or subrace, like how that kingdom is doing economically, what its predominant religion is, and then at the end we're gonna roll for the coat of arms for its ruling house, which I will then off stream name and do some lore for and everything.
Question.
Yes.
Will you post all this in the Discord
Yes.
after we're done so I can put it in my notes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll probably wait to put it in the Discord until after I already have like names and stuff for like the ruling houses and stuff.
Yeah.
But it'll all be in the Discord once that's done. So figure out how exactly I want to do this. I'm gonna shut my camera off because I have to. The baby is being fussy. I think she wants to be held. Where's the lady? Yeah, you just gave me a smirk, so I think I'm right.
That's the map.
Is that why you were really fussing? You guys talk amongst yourself for a minute. I will be right back because I just got baby vomit all over my shirt.
Oh, tell her I say bless you.
Eduardo
Yummy.
says bless you.
Yeah, so the weather.
Right?
Dude, the
Actually,
sandwich? The sandwich
Is it raining crazy? Was it raining crazily where you guys were
Yeah,
last night?
bad. Oh,
What does your front yard look like? Because it's like a pond even on dry days.
mine?
Yeah.
It's always a pond. Every day. The rain never stops.
Got my phone off. I just need to see a map of the world.
I thought he posted a map of the world.
Did he? Well, he has like an old. There's like an old one. Oh,
Oh, you meant?
all right. I guess here's a region one. I thought he was going to give us an updated one.
I mean, I'm sure he will.
It was more like, where does he want the cities to be?
Isn't that what we're like creating?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we were coming up with names.
Well,
I think we were like something with
jump scare.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are we using this bottom map? It's different than the top one, just a little. Yeah, the one without any labels, just mountains and shit. And forests. It looks updated to me. Yeah. Okay, I see this. I see. Refined map, political map. The older one that's right above that is not accurate anymore. Yeah. Are we only doing? Oh, the petty kingdoms area? Or are we doing Brindor, Snowstorm Vale, and all that? I figured. Not to be a huge geographical hater, but I feel like there should be some small mountain range sort of right in the middle of that kingdom, because that would make sense as a continent comes up.
Wait, where though?
It would also be, well, because that whole area, that whole area would be like pretty devoid of water, which means it would be devoid of life, or at least living people life.
Well, unless there's rivers.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that I don't see any rivers on there, and I don't know where rivers would come from.
Well, he didn't draw any rivers.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm, that's better. Yeah. Sorry, say that again. Oh, yeah, I see the vague mountains. Well, yeah, no, I was just thinking that obviously water's not going to flow inland, so it has to be coming from somewhere. And if the whole center was a plains area, it wouldn't come from there. Obviously, you don't need to do a giant Mount Doom right in the middle of the fucking continent, though.
but the center is like the rolling hills of Ireland mixed with like the kind of more like rocky, cliffy hills of like Iceland, where it's like you'll be going up a hill. Well, it's that kind of like
That's
think
just Scotland, right? Aren't you just describing Scotland?
ish. It's like the best way I can describe it is like think like the center region of Skyrim, where it's like it's flat for a lot of parts of it, but then you'll have like hills that rise up and then break into kind of like a rocky cliff, and there'll be like springs that come up out of like cliff faces and stuff like that.
Got it.
So here's how we're gonna do this. Who here is on the books the youngest?
Probably Pharaoh. How old was Pharaoh?
I meant
What do you mean?
I meant players.
Oh, me. I am.
Okay. So we're gonna go youngest to oldest, and we're gonna roll that direction, and we're gonna pick that direction. So Eduardo,
Yeah.
pick a kingdom. Where do you want to start?
Is that from the red?
Yes, from the red. Yeah.
Let me see. The hearth, Westmark, the spur, the weald, the range, the teardrops. I kind of like the fens. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I love the fens. I love fens.
He's a Fens lover.
Okay. So starting with you, Eduardo, if you
Yep.
wouldn't mind, roll me a d10.
What? None of my d10s are on the top of my giant pile of dice. It's only percentiles and eights. 7.
7.
You realize
Yes.
percentiles are D10s, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm not. He said roll a d10, not roll a percentile die. Okay. Actually. What do you want to say?
Okay. So then, who would be the next oldest?
Ow.
Al? Okay, so Al, roll me a d12.
Look at the big old box.
It doesn't look weird when I'm looking. So I'm looking at the map really intensely, but I don't know what it looks like on the camera. I'm like,
It really does look like we're fish in a fishbowl, and you're like,
Yeah,
When
just,
I was taking the photo with my iPad, did it? Wait, what did it look like? Are you able to see? Okay, no, you are. Because I was totally taking photos with my iPad of the map.
well, 'cause you have to
Great.
take a look.
can you not download Discord on iPad?
Oh, I definitely could. I 100% could. I just haven't.
There.
It would probably make it so much easier to download my notes. But I just email them to myself.
Email them to yourself. You don't even like fucking. Jesus
Well, because
Christ.
email is like it's the fastest way for me to do it. Sometimes AirDrop doesn't work.
Okay.
yeah, but if you get Discord, you can Discord it to yourself too.
No, exactly. If I have to get it on my iPad.
I got a 3, Tyler.
A 3?
I'm just lucky.
Okay.
How's our kingdom shaping up so far?
Wow.
We'll see. All right, Vanessa, you want to roll me a d6?
Go ahead.
A 6.
A 6? Okay.
That can't be that bad.
And then I will roll the last one, which is a d4. Of course, the d4 is at the very bottom of this little tin. Three. It's going to be interesting explaining that one.
Well, we could also roll twice. I don't know how. I mean, if it's a D4, I was going to say it's probably 4 things on the list.
Yeah, that's a good call, Eduardo.
No, I don't want to roll again because I like the challenge of being like, okay, how am I going to work that one out?
All right, well, let's hear it. What's the last one?
Yeah, let me pull up
Fens.
the thing for the coat of arms. So for the Fens, the ruling family and the kingdom itself is predominantly human. It is poor.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, look how small it makes
They
sense.
do live in a literal fen, so that checks out.
The kingdom itself was started in the 4th era, so it's new. It's a newer kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And the predominant religion is Faith of the Nine, but the southern variant of the Faith of the Nine. So they worship both the Andar and the Fey Lords.
They probably came from the teardrops. Or like southern Cleveland came up.
I would say, well, we're gonna see because we don't know who worships what. I'm assuming the people south of the Weald.
Imagine if we get the
Worship the
same
same.
religion for every single fucking thing.
That'd be weird.
But I'm right with that, right, Tyler?
Yes. So
South of the Weald.
if you look in the lore thing, it's got like the region breakdown. The regions are kind of like they used to be like prior to the War of Shadows, they were 2 whole like high kingdoms. Like one for the dwarves that, contained dwarves and gnomes and humans and stuff, but the dwarves ruled it. That was Vesterland. And then Brindor, which was the south, which is ruled by the elves. And then that kind of broke down, and humans spread out more after the War of Shadows. And so, in the more southern stuff, so it would, obviously we're going to roll for it. But, if we weren't rolling for it, the Weald would probably be more leaning towards the southern sect of the Faith of the Nine. And it's predominant through the Elven kingdoms. Which, the real breakdown is just that the southern sect worships the Andar, who are, the gods, as well as the Fey Lords of the Fey realm, because they intermarried during the War of Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So they practice worship of both, whereas the more dwarven-influenced North only worships the Andar. They recognize that the intermarriage happened and that the Fey Lords exist and that they helped in the war and everything, but they do not worship them.
Okay.
So let us okay. So Eduardo, if you could roll me 2 d6s.
A 4 and a 6.
Okay, so 10. Second.
Oh. That's well, because now I can't picture it.
And Al, if you could roll me 3 d6 and add them together.
Nine.
9. Okay. Okay. So then, they really break this down. If Vanessa, if you could roll me 5 d6s and add them together.
Sorry, what did you say? 5?
5 d6s and add them together.
The numbers just keep exponentially going up.
Roll 23 d12.
Roll 100 d4.
14.
14. Okay.
You download it onto my iPad? Immutability.
Okay. Eduardo, can you roll me a d4?
Three.
3. Okay. Man, you might want to just use a digital roller for this, Al. Al, can you roll me 13 d6s and add them
I
together?
was literally kidding when I said 23 d12s.
13d6. All right, hold on.
Sure.
And add them together or individual?
Add them together.
Do you want me to? I can do that
No,
quick,
no.
but I don't know if you have it.
No,
there.
it's I've got 13d6. It's fine.
Sure.
Tyler, you're like, this has to be yanking my chain, right?
No, I didn't make this.
I have 17 sets of dice now, so if you need me to roll, I can roll up to 17.
And what it is for the heraldry, I'm using the random tables from the from Green Ronin's A Song of Ice and Fire RPG. But it is very crunchy.
I can tell. Oh my god. I thought I had spare D6s down there. I just have like 30 spare D10. Just sitting in a little spot.
It's a lot of Eldritch Blast.
Probably what it's for. I was hoping they had some for sneak attacks, but the D6s are always on the bottom.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I hate it.
4, 6.
It's always when you go in looking for a specific dice.
Dude, it's the D4s. The D4s are the hardest to find because you have to fucking look for the tiny little tip.
And then you get like tricked by a D8.
And 20, 30, 36, 42, 48.
48?
Yeah.
Yes.
What even is that? Okay.
I hope their fucking symbol's like, it's a rat taking a shit.
No.
Welcome to Rat Shit
So-
County.
The heraldry for the Fens is actually I need to roll color for that. So
How many D6? Is it like a full RGB value?
no. It's actually
you need
it's actually
4,000
probably
dice?
the simplest one here. You just went, so then it's Vanessa. Vanessa, can you roll me another 2d6?
Yes, I can.
Actually, just 1d6. 1d6.
Well, now you got it.
The for 1d6 gave me 13.
2.
A 2? Okay. So, the heraldry for the royal family of the Fens is a set of silver manacles on a checkerboard field of green and dark green.
What an awful. What an awful thing for an awful country.
Fens are marshy. Fens are herbaceous.
And
right.
also, it seems like they're known for either
I already have
slavery or jaildom.
I already have lore percolating because the Fens is
It's like
where
the US.
the Fens is where the Lodestone Tower or the Lodestone Spire is, where the Circle of Lyra like is kind of based out of, and it's all like that is all former like old Aremian Empire territory. So it's just the Aremians used slaves to build the lodestone spire.
And that's to commemorate the slaves.
Yes, I will add a little bit of spark. It's a pair of broken manacles over a checkerboard field of green and dark green. Because the Circle of Lyra, they were some of the ones to rebel against the old Remian Empire, which helped win the war. So that is the Fens done. A poor human empire, or poor human petty kingdom, started in the 4th era, which is the current era. So it's only a couple hundred years old. Which, I mean, for humans is pretty understandable. That's pretty long for a human. They practice Southern Faith of the Nine, and their heraldry is a broken set of silver manacles on a checkerboard field of green and dark green.
They would fucking worship the Southern Faith and also have a bunch of slaves.
Former slaves. That is the lore I'm adding. It's commemorating the former slaves that built the tower. But
They're also
the kingdom is failing, and
Yeah,
the
they're
tower's the
really
only
poor.
thing really that's there that's worth anything. The wizards just live in a tower that rises above this fucking shitty swamp. Which sounds like a bunch of fucking wizards. Okay.
Who you own slaves?
Fen's done. Al, you're the next youngest. What
I don't
kingdom
know
do
how
you...
I think about it. I'm just gonna
You
tell
know I want the teardrops. Don't act
Okay,
like
okay, we're
already
doing
know.
teardrops. So Al, roll me a D10.
7.
7.
Not humans this time.
No, 7 was humans. That's what I rolled. You better
It's
change
humans.
the time, Tyler, just in case.
Why? It doesn't matter.
The teardrops are totally like an elf kingdom for sure, dude.
Nope. They're human, clearly.
Dude, the funniest bit is that Tyler already knows all this information, and he's just making us roll just to pretend like we're adding the info to it.
No, actually, I have not.
already.
I have not touched any of these. So, like, I had predetermined ideas that I was gonna go with, like, kind of, but I was like, this will be more fun, and it'll allow me to do some interesting, like, lore stuff to fit the incongruencies in. So, Vanessa, if you can roll me a d12.
That's probably the only time you're gonna ever do that.
They are, I will say, they are weighted tables. So, like, humans are the most predominant race here. So you have more of a likely chance of hitting human.
They're like 7 to 10. Instead of
3.
just-
Isn't that what you got last time
That's
too? Aren't those the same rolls that we did already?
I think so. I think so.
It's another poor human country. We're starting off strong.
Okay, and then it's my turn. I roll a
Dude.
d6.
Dude, imagine. I was like, these countries are
You
too
got on
close together.
D6 was a 2 or something?
No, we got a 5 on that, or a 6.
Oh, right, because you rolled.
Now, it is weird that you said that, though, because I did just roll a 2.
Good thing we didn't roll a 2.
Okay, and then Eduardo, can you roll me a d4?
Dude, all I know, my guy vacations in those poor islands. I'm
4.
telling you right now.
4?
That's not what I got last time. I got a 3 last time.
Okay,
Yeah, but
so
it's a weighted table.
you got so the religion one is fun because there's only like outside of like really fringe shit. There are only 3 like predominant religions. There's the North and the Southern sect of the Faith of the Nine, and there's a newer like religion called the Acolytes of the Song, who believe that essentially they believe in like a reincarnation cycle for the universe, so that like the version of the mortal realm we're living in right now is not the first one, that it has been destroyed and rebuilt over and over and over again,
Flat.
like a song stopping and then a new song starting. So you got a 4, which is choose one. So you get to choose one of the 3 religions for the teardrops.
And is it a 4 human kingdom?
Yes.
What was the other thing that you rolled for the 2 on the D6?
It is an old human kingdom. So it was started in the Second Era.
Sorry, so we had Southern 9, Northern 9. What was the other one?
The Acolytes of the Song.
Acolytes of the Song. And there's not a 4th one. There's just those 3.
Make them a-religious.
Dude, what if I fucking pick Northern 9?
Do you think he told you Songs of the Acolyte because he wants you to pick Songs of the Acolyte for this one?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you all of the options so that you're not just like, well, there's only 2, so.
Wait, can they believe in just like? I guess it's like a big religion. Never mind. You said there's fringe ones, but they're not big.
I don't know.
I mean, you could always pick like I'm not stopping you from picking like Northern 9. It
Pick,
could have
like,
been like a former like dwarven colony.
What is number 2?
Number 2 is Acolytes of the Song.
I rolled another number 2, so I'm just gonna go with that one.
Okay.
That's the one I was thinking of. That you said that was relatively new.
Yes.
Okay. Old kingdom, new ideas. I think that's fun.
Okay.
Instead of the other one, which is New Kingdom, Old Ideas.
Okay, so then it would go to Al. So Al, roll me a 2d6.
Add them together.
Yes.
3.
3.
Yes.
Okay. Vanessa, roll me 3d6.
Does that mean Eduardo gets to roll the 3 billion d6?
Maybe. So this table is essentially like if the it can add like a like the checkerboard thing was added with this table, and then we rolled again for whatever like the central part of the heraldry was.
I got an 11.
11.
Don't.
Okay. Just down here. Eduardo, or no, it would be me next, so I need to roll 5d6. 1, 2, 8, 13, 15. Okay. Now it's back to Eduardo. Eduardo, roll me 2d6.
It's gonna be me.
How many?
2.
2d6.
Yes.
Wait, I made the 2d6 roll last time also.
Well, something
7.
created another roll. Something created another roll. So,
Dude, it's gonna be 7 every time. That's the average of 2d6.
And then Al, roll me a d4.
oh, never mind. It's Vanessa. Haha. 1.
1. Okay. And Vanessa, roll me 2d6.
Never mind. The 13d6 roll disappeared.
4.
4.
What he's doing instead is each having us roll part of the 13d6 and then adding it together.
And then...
And you're just multiplying 13 times 6.
Okay. So, the Teardrops is a poor human kingdom founded in the Second Era that has recently taken on the Acolytes of the Song as its predominant religion, and the heraldry of its ruling family is a black field with a red chevron, and over top of that is a white withered tree.
That's very evil. These are very evil people. All I'm saying.
We're probably like druids or some shit.
Yeah, but like evil druids.
Yeah, spore druid.
So, Vanessa, you're up next. We've already done the teardrops and the fens. Which kingdom do you want?
Spur.
The spur? Okay.
Boots with the spurs.
That's absolutely right. Do not lie.
Vanessa, roll me a d10.
7. No.
Two.
2?
Yay!
Okay. So that's
A
something
dwarf.
different.
Variant humans.
Well, no, these are all like human or human adjacent, because this is kind of the predominant. This is where humans kind of spread
It's all
into.
gonna be human. It's all gonna be poor humans.
After the fall of the Iranian
whole
Empire.
part is just humans, except for 10, which is no one lives here.
Okay, so then it would be me. I get to roll the wealth. Man,
Two,
it's been so
two.
long. I never rolled d12s, so I was like, which one's a fucking d12 again?
Yeah, right.
It looks smaller than a D10. I think that's why.
Relax is not a D12.
Okay. Ooh.
Poor. Literally desolate. They have no money. They trade cows for.
Dude,
Like-
cows would even be too much for them. They trade like fucking handfuls of dirt.
Okay, Eduardo, roll me a d6.
A singular D6.
Not the dirt handfuls.
5.
He's
Five.
like, did you see how much I made last week? A whole wheelbarrow.
Okay. And then Al, roll me a d4.
I said 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just give me one moment.
I had 17 sets. There's no way that I can roll.
This one has been kind of the most, not the most in line, but pretty in line with what would make
She's
sense
gonna
logistically.
roll fucking the weirdest shit. It's your turn, right?
Oh, is it my turn?
Well, yes. So we're gonna roll for the heraldry next. Let me swap back over to that. So roll me 2d6.
I'm back.
3.
3. Okay. Okay. Then I have to roll 3d6. 5, 7, 10. Just one there. Okay. So, Eduardo, roll me 5d6.
How come there was no 13d6 roll?
It depends on what chart it ends up on. The 13d6 was for. Actually, I got it wrong. I was looking at the ones for animals and not objects. You rolled objects, which should have been 15d6, but
Oh, my bad.
And add them together.
yes.
17.
17.
Double check that.
Yes.
I don't count for this.
Okay. Al, roll me a 2d6.
4.
4.
You should know it's gonna be 4. That's the average roll of the 2d6.
No, it's not.
I know. Come on, Eduardo. You should have got that I was making a joke.
Okay. Vanessa, roll me a d4.
Because you said literally 2 seconds ago. You should know it was gonna be a 7 because that's the average of 2d6. So I said the same thing.
A 1.
A 1. Okay. And then I'll roll 2d6.
Destitute again. Nobody
Bro.
has any fucking money.
No one knows where the money went. Makes no sense. Yo, it's when we start off, we're gonna be big pimping.
And finishing it off, Eduardo, roll me 2d6.
2 more d6. Could I just roll a d12?
No.
Yeah, dumbass. Don't you know they have different numbers?
10.
10.
They don't have different numbers. What?
Yeah,
I
they
guess there's
do.
a 1, but instead of a 2, it's still.
Exactly.
Okay. Here's a good girl. So, the Spur, is a half-orc kingdom. It is impoverished.
Literally no one has any fucking money at all.
It is a relatively new kingdom, started in the 4th era. It follows the northern faith of the Nine, and its heraldry is a black field with a blue band at the top, and a green flower.
Sorry, a black field with a blue band and a green flower.
Yes.
Yo, everyone's so fucking depressed. Yo, this is such a depressed place.
Is somebody hungry again? Okay.
Me looking in the mirror.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just gotta go get a bottle for the baby. And then
Yo.
we'll do the next one.
That's crazy. She gets to eat twice in one stream. I haven't eaten once this whole damn stream.
She eats pretty much every
I was gonna eat
hour and a half to
second
2
time.
hours.
I was gonna go eat a second time, to be honest.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, since we are about halfway through this, while I feed the baby, Al, do you have any questions about the world or the lore?
Yeah, just like a general arching, like, I know you said that it's, Lord of the Rings-esque in its nature. I want to know to what extent, because I know you as a person, you know, you take a lot of influence from Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. I want to know how much, you know, how much of it is, like, fantasy, how much of it is political? Saying that we're spending a lot of time with this aspect of it.
I think the best way I can put it is for the actual world building is where I took a lot of influence from like Tolkien, and a bit from like Game of Thrones. As far as the actual campaign story goes, it kind of leans closer to like Game of Thrones and Witcher a bit. Like there is going to be some political stuff, especially with like Eduardo's character does have like the courtier background, so there is going to be some like political wheeling and dealing here and there. Like especially like as you guys get a little bit more like clout as
Did you say
like
clout?
yes,
He did say cloud.
but actually I will be right back. I just have to use the bathroom real quick.
Disappearing.
Just gotta think of answers. I put him on the spot too much.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Well, to be fair, you were.
I am thinking the word.
So I wasn't wrong.
um, 10-year-old me fighting for my life playing Guitar Hero on Medium while my parents try not to lose the house in the 2008 financial crisis.
Sure.
I succeeded, my parents did not. Oh, what are you doing that for?
To mark their name.
Do they like not have pencils?
They have some.
Wouldn't that mean that they'd have pencils?
But it's all this thing, yours, has all these pencils.
You
Like, I got like about 20, no more in there.
are.
Okay, by no more, I mean a bunch. But yeah.
Yeah.
I have a handheld shirt. Better. No. I hope Tyler's dating.
Really? Interesting. That nearly went everywhere. It bounced off the corner of your chest.
But it didn't. Oh. You have work tonight, right? You're muted, I think.
Yep.
When do you go for that? Like 9:40 or something?
My work starts at 10, so probably before 9:30.
Before 9:30? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am back. So yes, any other questions, Al?
Where is the location of the most powerful magic artifact in the world? Just curious from a lore perspective, you know?
Probably, if I were to answer this seriously, somewhere within the Lodestone Spire, under guard by probably the most powerful mages in the realm.
Us.
Where's the
Dude,
white
I'm
room at?
High cleric. Fuck wizards, dude. I don't give a fuck about wizards.
Really, really bold attitude to have when you don't have counterspell.
I do have counterspell. Oh wait, no, I don't, because I'm a cleric. Sorry, I have dispel magic.
It's very different.
Well,
If it's shooting a fireball at me midair, I can dispel it.
the one Reddit post where the fucking DM was like, "Oh well, this character fucking uses their action to prepare dispel magic, and whenever you cast a spell, it's just gonna dispel the magic of your spell."
Pretty sure that's not how that works, champ.
No, it's not. Not at all. And they posted that on Reddit or whatever.
Bold opinion to have.
It's also weird because you could just say counterspell.
Well, if they didn't have counterspell, that's the thing.
Yeah, but you said the DM said that though? So like the DM could have just had them have counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's irrelevant.
How am I supposed to combat mages if I don't give my mages things to combat mages with? Get it through your head, Reddit.
Isn't there a Mage Slayer feat that like doesn't do anything to defeat mages?
Yeah, it's...
What does it even do?
You impose disadvantage on concentration checks, and if somebody within melee range of you is casting a spell, you can essentially make an opportunity attack to attack them.
I mean, it's interesting, but it doesn't do much.
No. Like, if it was a thing of, like, maybe it would be a little bit better if the, hold on. If the attack of opportunity you get was also, like, counted as, like, almost like a melee counterspell. Where they would...
I mean, theoretically, if it's like a concentration spell that they're casting, and you opportunity attack them, it would break their concentration, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but if it's something like Fireball, you know, or Lightning Bolt that don't have a concentration check,
there should be more. I think there should be more silence effects. I don't think there are any.
That's what being a DM is good for.
I know, which is why I was like, there should be like a rogue ability. Like, I'm sure maybe one of the subclasses has it, but like Garrote or something where you like silence an enemy.
This is why I like the silence weapons in Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah. Well, that seems like a little too much to me because it's like, oh, every single hit. Like, oh, if it had a chance to silence or something, or like maybe the first hit silence doesn't do any more. I don't know. But having it silence every single time seems a little much to me.
It's also the trade-off of like you have to have it on a melee character.
Baldur's Gate is different than 5e.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's also the thing of like you have to have it on a melee character, so it's like you have to have your person who has it focusing their mages for it to like you to get your money's worth out of it.
I think in Baldur's Gate it's fine. I think on tabletop it might be a little OP just because there aren't that many like.
Yeah, I would give it a
people don't get crazy weapons like that at all.
I would give it a saving throw. At the beginning at the beginning of or like at the end of each of your turns. So you can still do your actions and stuff, and then at the end of your turn you make the save, and if you succeed, you can cast spells next turn.
Yeah. Or maybe have it be like a magic draining ability that it's when you hit, you have to make a save, or you can't cast spells. As opposed to that it just silences you by default. But
sort of.
See,
what's
that would
up.
that would be a dope as fuck melee weapon.
You can do that. You're a DM.
A melee weapon that when you hit a caster, they have to make a saving throw, and if they fail, starting from their lowest level spell slot, you absorb one of their spell slots,
Huge.
and then can channel it back into your next attack.
That's like a class or subclass ability. That's like a blood hunter thing, or maybe.
You hear that, Matt Mercer? I know you. I know you shadow watch our streams.
I mean, that's the thing. I've literally never read anything about the blood hunter class, so I don't actually know how it works. But I feel like, from what I know of the theme, that would make sense.
I love Blood Hunter thematically, and I love like what it tries to do. I think it is a little underpowered compared to official classes. But I also haven't tried the new like official release Blood Hunter. I've only tried it in like the old UA Blood Hunter, or like early access Blood Hunter, I guess, since it wasn't like official.
Hold on. Oh, I literally did not see that. I did not see that.
So Al, any other questions?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
Okay.
I'm sure I will have some.
Okay.
They'll probably come up during gameplay.
So continuing on, we've done the spur, the teardrops, and the fens. Eduardo, which one do you want to do next?
You technically, I think, you would technically get to pick one if you wanted to.
Yeah, but it's my world, so I'm gonna skip me for this one.
Alright. Let's see, what do we got left? The Wield, the Range, the Hearth, Westmark. The Hearth is interesting. It's got that little tiny northern port there. Kind of like that. Let's do the Hearth.
Okay.
Westmark is cool because it's landlocked. Relatively.
I also like the idea of the fens breaking off from the hearth. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also. I'll just expand from where I'm going. I'll do the hearth.
Okay.
Or
So then roll me a 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah. Or no, I'm looking at the wrong table. I was starting with heraldry. Sorry. A d10. Let's see some help.
5.
5. Okay. Al, roll me 1d12.
And then Vanessa gets to roll 3d4.
9.
And don't add them together. You need all 30 of them separate.
Okay. Vanessa, roll me 1d6.
A 1d6?
Yep.
A 2?
A 2. Okay. Alright. And then I will roll this. I need a d4, not a d6. Let's do it. Okay. Now roll me 2d6, Eduardo.
I said okay. That doesn't really need to be unmuted, but okay. 6.
6.
That's right.
Okay.
With the food.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just gotta put the baby down. I know, you hate the hiccups, girl. Pinky. Alright. Okay, so that... Al, if you could roll me 3d6.
That's Al.
Yeah.
8.
8. Okay. Vanessa, if you could roll me 5d6.
Sorry, just a second. You said 5d6?
5d6, yep.
Hmm.
15.
15.
Oh, good.
3-2, 3-2.
You did say 15, right? I'm sorry, my brain just blanked.
Yeah, 15.
15? Okay. Okay.
Okay, good one.
I'm what?
One.
You can't make laundry.
I'm done. It does. If I do things outside, but I think I probably will. It'll be.
Eduardo, roll me a d4.
A single D4?
Yep.
Three.
3.
Are they four again?
We're almost done with the heraldry, so you'll get it in a second. That was Eduardo. Al, roll me 15d6.
God damn it, I wanted to roll 15.
They're actually
Again.
dirt.
They eat, and that's why they have to trade it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
53.
53. Okay. And then to round it out, Vanessa, roll me 1d6.
How many?
1.
6.
6.
Kind of drop on.
Okay. Okay. So, the hearth. We have a human kingdom.
Nice.
Prosperous.
Mm.
Established in the Second Era. I know, sweetheart. You hate them hiccups. Here, have to be deep. They follow the Northern Faith of the Nine. And their heraldry is a purple field with a pale purple chevron and a golden hammer.
Probably some dwarves there too, huh?
Huh?
Probably some dwarves there too.
Yeah.
Nobody else uses hammers.
Yeah, not a single person. It's a dwarf-coded weapon.
It is.
Oh, honey. Okay. So, Al, you're up next. We got the Westmark, the Weald, and the Range left.
Alright, well, I did the teardrop, so I might as well also do the range.
Okay. So, roll me a d10.
Nine.
Okay.
Humans again.
Vanessa, roll me a d12.
At 11.
11.
What with you?
Oh, okay.
Super fucking rich, ultra rich gnomes. You've got fucking. I was trying to make a joke with somebody who's rich that I know, but I don't know any rich people.
You don't know any rich people?
And
Well,
then,
other than like Elon Musk and fucking.
Eduardo, roll me a d4.
I think I've only rolled D4 so far. 2.
2.
This is gonna be the most fucked area. Where are the shield maidens from?
Istrand is in the Dwarven Kingdom of the Snow Spines.
Which is the northwestern one.
Yeah, it's anything above that northern line. So it's actually in the northern east, like part of the mountains.
Uh-huh.
You want me to help you?
The northeast or the northwest?
The northeast. So there's mountains there that kind of hit the border of the hearth. There's like a cove there that is where the town of Istrand is.
Got it.
Okay, we're gonna do heraldry. Shut this down. Okay. So you just did that. So Al, roll me 2d6.
5.
5. Vanessa, roll me 3d6. What's wrong, really? I'm gonna turn my camera just so I can hold the baby.
14.
What was that?
14.
14. roll 2d6.
What is the bulwark?
Give me 1 second, I'll explain.
Alright.
While I tell you that, Eduardo, roll me 2d6. So the bulwark is, it is like this large stone. Think like a mix between the Great Wall of China and like the Wall from Game of Thrones. It's like this huge stone wall that was like magically carved with like stone shape and stuff. That spans those two mountain ranges that kind of blocks off the wildlands. That is commonly accepted to have been built by the Arenians during the Arenian Empire. They essentially used the wildlands kind of like the British Empire used Australia as like a penal colony. You want your pinky?
That would be funny though. Exactly. That's the joke. I got 11, but so I have one of my dice doesn't have like a period on it. And so I rolled it in this orientation, and I looked at it, and I was like, wait a minute. It can't be 9.
So he actually got a 14.
Yeah, I got a 14 on 2d6.
It's actually funny that D6s have that. Or something.
Well, the thing is, I've done that before, and I've been like, I like rolled a short sword damage, and I was like, oh, I got like fucking 12 or something, because I got, the 6, 9, plus 3. And they were like, how the fuck did you get 12?
I'm gonna use my one singular request of a reroll. Can you reroll those 2d6?
Both of them, or just one?
Both of them. Just to get a
Why?
new number. Because the color combination would have been atrocious.
Really, that's what you're using it for?
Yeah.
For aesthetics? That's
5.
crazy.
5?
What was the color gonna be?
Okay. So the base color of their heraldry is blue.
With
And then
a flower.
and then for the the modifier for the background for the field was a bend of 7, so it'll have 7 diagonal stripes breaking up the field. So then for the color of those stripes, I had you roll, and you got orange.
Blue
Hey,
and orange.
it's just the Mets, baby! It's the Mets!
Yeah.
Blue and orange is a good combo.
No, it's not. Shut up.
It's like one of the main combos. Blue and orange are like complementing colors.
Yeah, but they also look atrocious.
Are
I
they
love blue and
complimenting?
orange, so
They complement each other?
I would love to keep that be orange.
What's the new one? What's the new color?
Dark blue.
Blue and dark blue? Really? Okay.
Orange.
Keep it the Mets.
I didn't roll it again. I got another 11. Fuck you. Make it orange.
Fine, we're keeping it orange. But it's not going to be a bright orange.
That's fine. A dull orange works better.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like fucking neon Home Depot orange. I'm gonna get fucking copyright struck.
It's okay, Sawyerby.
No reaction. He passed the big cat for the yeah. There. So, come on, So now the contract must be they had to they combine up to the
Okay, so then you rolled that. Al, roll me a d4.
Uno.
1. Okay. It's gonna be a strange coat of arms. Vanessa, can you roll me 2d6?
5.
5. Okay. 5. Okay. And then I will. Okay. So, the range. It is a human kingdom. It is rich, established in the first era. Bless you. Bless you. They follow the acolytes of the song. And their heraldry is a blue field with 7 diagonal orange stripes and a pale blue rose. So, we have the Weald and the Westmark left. Vanessa, which one do you want?
I would like the wheel.
Okay. So give me a D10.
An 8.
An 8. Okay.
The spur was orcs or half orcs?
Half orcs. They're all human or human adjacent.
I was gonna say, where do orcs live?
Orcs, it's kind of dependent. A lot of them came from the wildlands because they were like a slave race to the old Armenian Empire. And any that have converted to like the Faith of the Nine have been allowed to pass the bulwark into like the main part of Dernas. And then they've dispersed from there. Any who reject the Faith of the Nine have stayed within the wildlands.
Got it.
But there's a large majority of them that live like in, because they are like also very like used to like mountainous terrain. So a lot of them have like stuck to like the Dwarven Kingdom in the Snow Spines, and obviously the Spur. Real human, so I need to roll a D12. A D12. Thank you for catching that for me, Sawyer. Eduardo, roll me a d6.
Just one?
Just one.
4.
4. almost looked at the wrong thing. And Al, roll me a d4.
3.
3. That works. Okay. Now the heraldry. So Al went. So Vanessa, roll me 2d6.
6.
6. Okay. Then I will roll. That is a first. Okay. Eduardo, roll me 13d6.
Yes.
13, not 15.
13, yeah. There is no.
Yeah.
This is the first one that we've gotten that has not had a modifier to the field, so it's just a color, and then you're rolling on the animals table.
Oh, yo. It's gonna be it's a fucking black background with a black.
The what on it?
I gotta pee and then I'll take her.
You said 13?
13, yep.
This is so satisfying. Damn, I got like only 1s and 6s.
If only this were a fireball.
Tell that to Tynan.
He's not the Mad Mage in the books, right?
No.
Yeah,
No.
because it's Mordenkainen in the books, right?
In the books is Mordenkainen, and I thought that was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. You want me to tell you the idea I had?
34.
34? Okay. And then, Al, if you could roll me a 1d6, and I will be right back because I just got to change a diaper.
Damn, Tyler pooped his pants, guys.
He would. That's a classic Tyler move.
That is kind of a Tyler move. He's lactose intolerant. He would poop his pants.
You know, if the man poops his pants, he poops his pants. We're right to hate.
A hater.
I'm a hater. I'm sorry. It's in my blood.
All right. We are back. So, what'd you get, Al?
5.
5. 5 is okay. Weird that they both ended up there, but all right. So we have the Weald, a prosperous human kingdom.
For once.
Well, the other one was prosperous too, right? The
Hearth.
range and the Weald were both prosperous.
No, the range was rich. The Hearth was prosperous. The Weald was established in the Third Era. They follow the Southern Faith of the Nine, which fits. And their heraldry is a golden stag on a field of purple.
Ooh.
Very royal of them.
And now, all we have left is Westmark.
I picked Westmark.
Actually, Tyler gets to pick this one because it's the last
So
one.
I will
Tyler,
roll
which one are you
first.
gonna pick?
I will roll first for this one. I need a D10. And that is okay. All right.
Another thing you should keep in mind lore-wise is that obviously, since some of these are older than others, there would have had to have been something else, so the borders have probably changed.
Yes. Yeah.
So, like, which one was the range was established in first century or first era, right?
First era. Yep. Yeah.
So the range-
The range is from First Era. The Hearth and the Teardrops are Second Era. The Fens and the Spur are Fourth Era, and the Weald is Third Era. So far. So I just went. So Eduardo, you want to roll me a D12?
Mm-hmm. Seven.
7.
Again.
Okay. Al, you want to roll me a D6?
1.
1. Okay. Interesting. And Vanessa, you want to roll me a D4?
Four.
You got the second. Choose one. So this is for religion. So you can pick Northern Faith of the Nine, Southern Faith of the Nine, or Acolytes of the Song.
Mine. Yeah, Northern.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes more sense.
Okay. Now we'll do heraldry. Okay. So for heraldry. 10.
I don't.
No.
Okay. Eduardo, roll me 3d6.
You said 3, sorry?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Fucking 17.
17.
5, 6, and 6.
Okay, our second one that does not have any modifier to the field. Al. please, if you would not mind, roll me 15d6.
Yeah, Captain.
Sawyer. Tyler. She's pulled my finger to her mouth and is now licking my finger like this.
Do you want her to pacify?
I mean, she's exploring orally, so it's fine. Don't be weird. It's normal.
We let a porg in.
45.
45.
That's exactly average.
Okay.
Almost. I think 46 is average. No, sorry, I lied. I totally lied. It's like 50. 46 is close to average. Hey Google, what's 3.5 times 15?
It's like 52.
I totally lied then.
45. Okay. That is very fitting. Alright. I need to... Vanessa, roll me... What is it? 1d6.
2.
2. Okay. This works. So, the Westmark is a half-elf kingdom of average wealth, established in the First Era. They follow the Faith of the Nine, the northern variant, and their heraldry is a maroon field with a silver anvil.
Those fucking, that's cultural appropriation.
Well, I like to imagine it as, like, the Westmark was, like, the original, like the Westmark and the Hearth were originally one, like, kingdom or petty kingdom. And
There's a hammer.
yeah, and the Westmark is kind of the old, like, where the capital was, and then the Hearth broke off from it. So, and gold hammer with a silver anvil.
The Hearth is Third Era or Second Era?
Third, I believe. Second. Which, let me look at my notes. Where's my Google Docs? There it is.
Hi, princess.
So it all makes sense because the First Era is all of like the stuff with the Jotnar War and everything like that, and then the Second Era is where the Arenian Empire forms. So the Hearth breaking off to be part of the Arenian Empire makes sense. So now we have all of our kingdoms, all of our 7 petty kingdoms. Now we can start the good shit, which is actually playing the goddamn game we came here to play. So let me put these dice in their little jar.
You want me, Sawyer? You want to play with me, Sawyer?
Should we take a tiny little break just to stretch legs?
Yes.
I know you've been sort of running around with the baby, but
Yes.
we might go
take a step outside.
Yes. I will stop the stream for a second, and then we will come right back.
Excellent.
Can I see